August 2023 will mark 26 years since 17-year-old Kemberly Ramer vanished, and investigators are no closer to finding answers. Ramer was born to Kenneth and Sue Ramer on May 18, 1980. Her parents later divorced. Ramer's mother, Sue Finger, has described her daughter as very happy and a great daughter. Ramer was preparing to start her senior year at Opp High School. A straight-A student, she planned to attend the University of South Alabama in the fall of 1998, majoring in physical therapy. On August 14, 1997, she had her senior pictures taken. They would be the last photos of Ramer. The following day, August 15, 1997, Ramer attended a softball game with her boyfriend and hung out with friends. Afterward, she and her boyfriend went back to his house. Ramer left in her car between 11 p.m. and 11:45 p.m. to drive back to her father's house. She pulled into the driveway around midnight, although some agencies say 10 p.m. Ramer vanished afterward, leaving all her belongings behind, including her shoes, contact lenses, and vehicle. Her parents reported her missing on August 17, 1997. Police believe she made it inside the home and to her bedroom, disappearing between midnight and 5 a.m. On August 16, 1997, the sheets on her bed were ruffled, but there were no signs of forced entry. Nevertheless, police suspect foul play. Investigators believed Ramer, or whoever was with her, had crossed the Alabama state line. Therefore, the search became a multi-agency effort involving the FBI. However, investigators do not know where the crime occurred exactly. An extensive search began using four-wheelers, dogs, and infrared planes, but searchers found no clues to Ramer's whereabouts. On Kemberly's 18th birthday, police began a 3-day search of the 35 feet deep steep hole pond in the Florida Panhandle following 2 tips received at Holmes County, Florida Sheriff's Office that her body had been dumped there. An FBI dive team that searched for victims of the TWA Flight 800 crash in New York in July 1996 participated. They found no clues relating to Ramer's case. A logging company owned the pond. The private gates blocking the pond's road were unlocked on the night of Ramer's disappearance. 4 years after her disappearance in 2001, a non-profit Texas organization searched baptism hole with cadaver dogs. According to the Montgomery Advertiser, while they got several hits and dug up an engine block with an attached rope, they had to leave the site before excavating it completely. FBI brought in its dogs the following day, but the dogs gave no indication human remains were present. Investigators did not conduct any further excavations. In July 2006, a dive team searched a 300 feet wide and 55 feet deep sinkhole near Ponce de Leon following an anonymous tip. However, the search turned up nothing. 10 years later, acting on a tip, investigators from various agencies searched a well near Coffee County, Alabama, using a large bulldozer and cadaver dogs in an 8-hour search. However, they found no sign of Ramer's remains. In July 2021, a Covington County grand jury convened and many witnesses testified, but Covington County District Attorney Walt Merrill gave no further information in a statement to News 4. Ramer's mother has an idea of who kidnapped her daughter. She will only say they were a former family friend. Police also suspect the same person. The investigation remains active. The baffling disappearance of Jordan Alexander Holling. A teen's puzzling disappearance leaves unanswered questions years later. Jordan Alexander Holling, 17, was born on November 1, 1999, to Morgan Holling and Andre Wiley. He worked at the A&W near Discovery Harbor and resided with his mother on 17th Avenue. Jordan has 2 sisters and several friends. His favorite pastime was skateboarding. Jordan attended Carey Secondary School and planned to pursue a career in computer technology. On October 15, 2017, Jordan worked late at A&W and planned to spend the night with a friend and then head to work the following day for another shift. After work, Jordan went to his friend's house on 16th Avenue, where they listened to music and played video games. Jordan was in a good mood, and his friends later said nothing seemed amiss. For whatever reason, Jordan left his friend's home carrying his skateboard sometime after 1 a.m. to walk the short distance home. Jordan never made it home. He was last seen wearing a long-sleeve gray sweatshirt, black pants, and black athletic shoes. His parents assumed he was at his friend's house and that he went to work the following day, because that was the agreed-upon plan. When he failed to return home on the evening of October 16, 2017, his parents knew something was wrong and immediately went to the Royal Canadian Mounties Police Station to file a missing person report. An extensive ground search involving Kemberly River search and rescue and volunteers produced no clues to Jordan's whereabouts. The Doe Network reports that in CCTV footage, he was seen walking when a car driving in the opposite direction turned around and spoke with him. Our CMP later cleared the people in the vehicle. The last sighting of Jordan was captured on CCTV around 2 a.m. on October 16, 2017. He was walking without his skateboard north on Highway Willow Street near 14th Avenue. Some reports say 15th Avenue. Jordan's skateboard was later found nearby. Police confiscated Jordan's laptop and sent it to Vancouver because he had encrypted it. However, experts did not find anything useful. Authorities also examined Jordan's bank and cell phone records but found nothing. They attempted to track his phone but were unsuccessful, and it has never been found. There were 2 unconfirmed sightings of Jordan. One witness saw him near Nuns Creek Park, and another said he was somewhere along Island Highway. Police combed the park with search dogs but found nothing. Per stories of the Unsolved, in March 2018, the Holling family launched the Random Act of Kindness project to help renew interest in the case. They asked the public to print off an information card about Jordan's disappearance and hand it to someone while doing a random act of kindness in the missing teenager's name. In 2021, the Holling family received some unexpected news, although not regarding Jordan's disappearance, but heartwarming and hopeful. On New Year's Eve 2021, Amy Miner, president of a local cat rescue in Comox, found a stray cat in the Comox Valley, about 30 miles from Kemberly River, and set up a trap to capture it after tracking it with cameras for a week. The cat, Jax, had a visible tattoo, and Miner was quickly able to reunite Jax with his owner, the Hollings. The cat belonged to Jordan. Jax disappeared on October 15, 2021, one day before the 3rd anniversary of Jordan's disappearance. When Jordan vanished, he wore glasses with black frames, stood 5 feet 11 inches tall, and weighed 145 pounds. About 7,500 people belonged to a Facebook group dedicated to finding Jordan. His parents believe something horrible happened to him and said he would never have run away. Morgan Holling posted on his personal Facebook page on the 6th anniversary, "You wouldn't believe the stories I've heard. People have messaged and phoned me with every imaginable scenario one could think of. These vary from a simple runaway, which I cannot believe, not even for a minute, to things so brutal I won't mention, but cannot forget. Horrible things happened in the early hours of this day, and someone, somewhere, could help. I do believe this. I don't think many of us truly understand what it's like to have a loved one go missing unless you have experienced it personally. Not a day goes by without thinking of them and replaying the scenarios in our heads. I have heard from many others who have lived this tragedy. Believe me, it's hard. Today, he would be 16 days shy of being 23. The sky was the limit for him. I can only imagine the things he could have accomplished by now. With any luck, we will one day have the answers we seek.